Alright, we're back, everybody, with more Trails of Cold Steel. Alright. Now, who do I want to bond with? Who can I bond with? Millium? Yeah, let's go hang out with Millium. Millium's great. I like Millium. I made some cookies at the cooking club today. Nicholas and Margarita got all freaked out about it, but it was super fun. Ooh, what did you do this time? I let Lammy help me flatten out the cookie dough, but he kind of flattened the whole board on accident. It's almost charming when you put it like that. Should I spend some time with her? Yeah, she's great. Mind if I hang out with you for a bit, Millium? We don't really get the opportunity to relax together very often. Sure, go ahead. Sit on down and kick your feet up. Dang. Life as a student is so much fun. I've been here a whole month already, and I haven't gotten bored at all. Glad to hear it. Oh yeah, you made some cookies at the cooking club, didn't you? How'd they turn out? Want to try them for yourself? William took some cookies out of a paper bag. Here you go. They're pretty good. Awesome. Can't wait. It's a bit salty. Yeah, I messed up and used salt instead of sugar. That's such a cliche that I didn't actually think people did it. It's actually pretty good, though. Hey, Reen. Did you even stop to think that I might have poisoned that cookie? It didn't even cross my mind. You wouldn't have really gained anything by doing that, though, would you? That's true. You might not want to be so trusting, though. It's like you forget I'm with the intelligence division sometimes. Okay, that is true. Mostly due to how natural it feels to have you here. Think about it. There are tons of students here at Thor's, and lots of them are kind of weird, to be honest. This isn't a normal school, and you're not an average student, but you fit here and make things more interesting. I mean, I guess in that way, Thor's is kind of like the salty cookie, and maybe that makes you the salt, huh? I think I kind of get what you mean. I'm not really sure though. It's fine if you don't get it right now. Maybe it'll make sense someday. Thanks for the cookie. I wouldn't mind having some more another time. Got it. I'll make them even saltier just for you. That's not what I meant. Didn't even cross our mind to think she would poison us. I like Millium. Alright. Alright, so... Oh, that's actually what I need to do. I need to pull up my quests list. Now we gotta go hang out with Toa Herschel. She did say computer room in the student union building, correct? Or is it main building? Ah, there it is. Oh, here we are. I wonder if Toa's already inside.
Huh? Doesn't sound like she's here yet. Oh.
And she's the tiny.
At least she's getting some rest. Must be a rare treat for her. What to do, though? I'd almost feel bad about waking her. She must be really tired. I should let her sleep a while longer. Oh, right.
Blanky.
There we go.
Green is such a bro.
I guess I'll just read a book or something while I'm waiting.
Huh? Where am I? A jacket?
Oh, hey, you're awake.
Huh? Reen? Oh, right. I came here after the conference was over. So this jacket is... Oh no! I'm so sorry!
For what? You're adorable, Toa.
I can't believe I fell asleep after asking you to come all the way here.
Don't worry about it. You're doing me a favor here. I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule for me.
Aw, why is it that you always seem to catch me at the weirdest moments? Still, thanks.
No problem. Glad to do what I can. It wasn't too hot, was it?
No, of course not. It felt really nice and warm.
Aw.
But anyway, that's not the point. Now, listen here, Reen.
Huh?
I mean, lending me your jacket was very sweet and gentlemanly of you, and I'm kind of happy you did. But it's not very gentlemanly to sit and stare at a girl when she's sleeping, you know.
I was reading.
I'm sorry. You were sleeping so peacefully that it seemed almost wrong to wake you up. But I guess it was inconsiderate of me to just let you nap there.
No. I'm not annoyed with you. It's just kind of weird to randomly watch people sleep, you know? If it was someone else, they might have misunderstood. Anyway, I asked you to meet me here so I could show you more about the concert we put on for last year's festival.
Oh, you mean the one you did with Angelica, Crow, and George? Do you have some record of it here?
Actually, I do. George was testing out some kind of orbital video camera that was being developed by the Ruhr Institute of Technology. And we've still got the recording here.
An orbital video camera?
Yeah, the technology is different from what they use for the Orbital net. Actually, it's probably faster to just show you. Let me bring it up on the screen.
Oh, you've got pictures of it.
More than just pictures. Just watch.
Amazing.
I know, right? It plays back images and sound at the same time. So it's like a radio and a camera combined. The quality might be a bit rough, but it really feels like you're right there, doesn't it?
No, but yeah.
It's really something else.
Oh, there we are going up.
There's the embarrassing adorable.
Wow.
I'll say.
Isn't it cool?
Not about that, Toa. It's not why we're wowing.
It's called Rock. It's making a splash in the music scene abroad. They use Orbital audio technology to amplify guitars for it. It's a pretty bold sound, huh?
It definitely is. And, speaking of bold, how about that outfit?
How about that outfit?
I forgot about the outfit. Don't look at that. Just focus on the performance.
Oh, I don't think I can.
This is...
Toa is like the toppest tier girl. Miss Student Council President got a wild side.
That was incredible! I wish I could have been there to see it in person.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. So was that any help?
Absolutely.
Help! This is exactly what I was looking for. I'm not sure if we can put together something as flashy as this, but we do have Elliot, and he knows his music, so I think we might have a chance.
I'm glad to hear it. Crow was the one who planned all of this out. So he's the one you should ask about how to put a program like this together. Angie did our choreography, and George got all the instruments together for us. I'm sure they'd help out if you asked.
I think I just might. We have to get our preparations for the festival underway.
Oh, I put a copy of the video onto this memory cords for you, too.
So I can look at you whenever study the performance.
If you put this memory cords into the Orbital projector here, you can watch the video anytime you want. Maybe you can bring everyone from your class here and show it to them tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks for everything, Toa. I mean, I asked you for help, but you really went above and beyond. I don't really know how to thank you.
You're always looking out for me, Rean. It's the least I could do. Besides, I'm sure this idea will spark some lively discussion within your class. It's not a done deal yet, but I'm really curious to see how things turn out.
Me too.
And so it was with that we found out what we should do for the school festival. But now we gotta get a good night's rest, because lots of preparations coming soon. Memory quartz looks just like a USB drive. Well, that seems to have gone over well. I can see Elliot's eyes light up when I mentioned it. So it looks like Class 1 is definitely putting on a play. And not just any play, a full-scale classical operetta with all the trimmings. Even if an operetta is shorter than a full opera. This is Class 1 we're talking about. I'm sure they'll spare no expense on the outfits and stage design. True, if they had any more blowhards, they'd be a wind tunnel. Class 2 looks like they're going to run with their idea of doing some kind of indoor garden. From what I heard, they want something based on the motif of the night sky. Sounds like quite the elaborate setup. Class 3 is intending to run a game room based around Blade. I heard they're planning to decorate the room like a castle and provide lessons for beginners as well as advanced matches. Huh, really? Class 4 is going to be doing an Eastern-style cafe of sorts. They're claiming you can enjoy an exotic dining experience. Not sure what they mean by Eastern-style, though. Well, my sword is technically Eastern-style, I guess. But yeah, I guess that seems like an awfully broad term. You don't really see too much stuff from the East in Erebonia. Class 5 is doing something kinda different. They'll be using the training hall for some attraction they call Mishy Panic. Wait, isn't Mishy the mascot of that big theme park in Crossbell? Kind of a strange choice, considering the current political climate. I'm kind of a Mishy fan, though. One time, Lecter brought me back a Mishy keychain. It's pretty cool. Oh, the Intelligence Division never struck me as the type who would budget for souvenirs. Anyway, the captain of the riding club is intending to organize some manner of horse racing event. Officially, there's to be no gambling, but with our senior colleague involved, I'm sure Free Enterprise will find a way. Really, Crow? Toa's not going to like it if she finds out. Oh, come on, it's a festival. A little low-stakes fun never hurt anyone. A number of second years are planning to run stalls, and many clubs are intending to put on events as well. But in terms of scale, the 5 other classes are our main competition. I've heard attendees will be able to vote on which class event they liked the most, with the winner to be announced during the evening's festivities. It sounds like it's going to make things awfully competitive. Still, it's that much more incentive to make our class's contribution one to remember. Which leads us to our current problem. What do we do? I'm thinking we should avoid doing anything that would require large-scale equipment. With our numbers and the time we have to prepare, I doubt we could get it set up or even spare someone to operate it. Yeah, you make a good point, but if we take that into account, just about the only other option we have is to do something on the auditorium stage. And it's worth noting that using the stage would put us in direct competition with Class 1. We can't very well put on a production like theirs, though. We'd just look like copycats. Whatever we end up going with, it should be something we can all have a part in. Maybe a martial arts demonstration with a few sparring matches? No, that would probably get turned down as too dangerous. Not a bad line of thought, though. How about a cooking contest? Oh, I call judge! Our troubles are over. I just had a visionary idea we can do with the Academy pool. Picture this. Stunning ladies in bikinis, wrestling piggyback in the pool. Come for the fights, stay for the accidental exposure. I think not. Get out! No. No, I think Crow's idea might be onto something there. I think Crow might be onto something here. This is getting us nowhere. They all sound like fun, though. Actually, I did find one idea I think we might be able to use. You did? Really? I'll bet Toa told you, huh? Yeah, she showed me the video, too. I can't believe you never even mentioned it. You guys put on an amazing show. Well, I'm the lone second year here. Didn't want to rob you of your bright-eyed first year's full festival experience. So, what's this idea then? Did the student council president suggest something to you? Yeah, she showed me a video of a concert that she, Crow, George, and Angelica put on for last year's festival. A concert on stage? With vocals? Ooh, that does sound interesting. I have heard that there was one event at last year's festival that really drove the crowds wild. I've heard similar things, but I had no idea Crow was involved. Yeah, it was a pretty spur of the moment, though, so it was too late for them to put us on the official poll. If folks had been able to vote for us, I don't doubt we would have ranked right up near the top. Without seeing it for ourselves, it's difficult to say whether we'd be able to do something similar. You've got me curious, though. It sounds great. Let's do it. You said you saw the video, right? Can you show us, too? Yeah, Toa gave me a copy of it. Let's get together during lunch tomorrow and watch it.
I can't wait to see the looks on their faces when they see it. Though I imagine Toa's outfit might raise more than a few questions, too.
It's fine. She's fine.
Oh, it's 9 already? Bobbin time should be on soon.
I'm Misty, and this is Radio Trista. It's 9 p.m. on the 19th of the 9th month. If only I was dressed to the nines to match.
You're always dressed to the nines, Misty.
It feels like we're finally getting the break we deserve from a long string of uncomfortably humid nights. That's right, fall is finally here, and it's brought its cool night breezes and gentle chirping of insects with it. Along with that response, Erebonians everywhere are turning to their true autumn passions, food and sports.
I like food.
What do all of you out there look forward to when you realize fall's almost here?
The cold weather and the rain.
For me, it's definitely the food. The crops come into season, ready for the harvest. I can only imagine how much work it has to be for all those farmers. But I can't wait for my first roasted chestnuts of the season. It's just about time for those to start popping up too. Sure, I'll never turn down a Marin Glacé or a Mont Blanc, but roasted is the way chestnuts were meant to be. That soft, melt-in-your-mouth taste, that sweet fragrance, simply irresistible. Whoops! The director's over there giving me the stink eye. Someone hasn't eaten dinner yet, I'll bet. Anyway, fall is also known for being a season for the arts. One of the Empire's most popular cultural institutions is the opera, and no one does opera like Heimdall's famous opera house. But as far as music goes, I'm a sucker for the classics. I still sing along whenever I hear The Whereabouts of Light. I stare in disbelief as you fade away, like a dimming star beneath the coming day. Whoa there, almost felt like I was in my shower back home. Speaking of music, some fresh new genres have been gaining popularity lately, both at home and abroad.
Like
really
rock.
Does have a pretty voice. Though I guess you kind of have to in order to be a big opera singer like that. I don't know if singing on the air like that is such a good idea if she's trying to keep her identity under wraps, though. We've got our practical exam coming up next week, then another field study over the weekend.
And the school festival.
Sounds like things are going to be even busier than usual. I'd better brace myself for an exhausting week.
Yeah, Rain, you gotta put in the time. But here's their rock concert. Whoa. That was way cool. Very impressive. That was neat. Well, it's certainly quite a technical display. But if you think we're going to put on outfits like that and prance around on stage, you must be dreaming. Well, the outfits all depend on what kind of performance we put on. The clothes have to fit the mood and the music. Right, Crow? Yeah, we did a rock song next year. So if our outfits didn't scream rock, the whole performance would have lacked something, in my opinion. Though my infinite wisdom, I'd like to point out that the revealing outfits will be popular regardless of the music. You guys, outfits aside, it does seem like a bold concept. Few would think to put on a performance like that. If we put in the time to practice, we may even compare favorably to Class 1's operetta. Well, Elliot's the music expert here. Do you think there's any chance we could put on a performance like this? Oh, hold on. So first things first, how many of us can actually play an instrument? You learned the lute from your dad, right, Reen? Yeah. I'm no virtuoso, but I can play as long as the music's not too complicated. And Elisa, you can play the violin, right? Yeah, my grandfather taught me. Guys, you can play the sitar, was it? Been playing it for years. I can play the piano, so with the four of us, looks like we have our instruments covered. I don't know if those instruments actually harmonize well with one another. Guess that means we just need to work on our music and lyrics and decide who's going to be on vocals. So yeah, it really depends on what sort of music we want to do, but I think we can pull off an impressive performance. Great! Well, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound like such a bad idea. That's true, and it seems fitting for a festival, too. Sounds good to me. Yeah, let's do it! Then the matter is settled. I'm in favor, too. I dread the thought of what the instructor would do if we didn't have anything decided by today. So we leave the music responsibilities in Elliot's hands, then. Yeah, I think he's in the best position to decide the style of performance, our songs, and what we should each be doing. Is that okay with you, Elliot? Sure thing. I haven't spent all these years studying music for nothing. Oh, and Crow? You think you could give us some help with the outfits and getting a hold of the equipment we'll need? I'd like to do as much of this ourselves as we can. Sure, I'll do what I can. This might be a temp thing and all, but I am a part of Class 7. So if you're going all in, I'll throw my chips in your pile. Crow. Crow. Wow, maybe I've had you pegged wrong all this time. No, Elisa. Crow is duplicitous, but we love him. So just leave those outfits in my capable hands. I'll make sure you all shine like stars up there, especially the ladies. I take it all back. He's not even trying to hide it. We're counting on you to keep him tasteful, Reen. Right. Tasteful. Alright, practical exam day. First, congratulations are in order. Took you long enough, but you finally decided what to do for the festival. So you're following in Toa's footsteps and putting on a concert, huh? Have you decided what kind of music you want to do? Not exactly. We're still kind of getting things sorted. At the very least, it should be pretty easy to decide who's playing an instrument and who will be on vocals. I'm not actually sure I've ever even touched an instrument. Can't say I have either. You'd probably need at least some rudimentary experience to play an instrument at the festival. I had the pleasure of seeing last year's concert live. They put on a real show. Reen and Crow, you two are handling all the outfits, right? You guys have that under control? Yep, we've got that shit on lockdown. Well, we've narrowed it down to the 15 most promising designs. Adios, save us all. I suppose we just have to rely on Reen to save us from being dressed by Crow. Oh. Honestly, I feel a little envious. If I were 5 years younger, I'd jump right up on stage with all of you and have a great old time. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for? 5 years, instructor? Instructor? How old are you again? Aren't you in your mid-20s? Even if you were 5 years younger, graduation would still be years behind you. No, damn. Hush you. For us ladies, everything up to the mid-20s is just a warm-up. And men, they're just like fine wines, better with age. I'm not sensitive about it, really. There's just another valuable life lesson that is my duty as your instructor to impart. Sure. Anyway, As much as I'm looking forward to the festival, that's not why we're here today, are we? Not only do you have no field study next month, it looks like you're off the hook as far as practical exam goes too. So since this will be our last practical exam for a while, I figured I'd crank up the challenge a couple notches. Wait, are you saying... Are you going to serve as our opponent? Bingo. Just think of it as the long-awaited second round of May's exam. If you want to get back at me, now's your chance. But you had better bring it, because I'm not going to go easy on you. Alright, Reen, pick 2 for your team because you're up first. Got it. My man. Yeah, no, we good. We are good. We are going to lose. I probably should have saved. It doesn't seem like she intends to hold back against us. Oh boy. We've got a 3-1 advantage, but I still don't know if we got a shot. Well, if you were ever holding anything back before, now's the time to pour it all in.
I take it you're all ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
You've been studying and training here half a year now. I think you might finally be able to do it. Now, show me you've got what it takes to pass with flying colors.
Sure thing.
She's gonna kill us.
Come at me with everything you've got.
Make the following condition. No one reaches low HP during the battle. Win in less than...
Go.
Yeah. Arcus, activate.
My turn. Go.
Damn!
All right. Free. Ha.
It's my turn.
My turn. Bang.
Yeah.
Here we go. Huh.
Thank
My
you very
turn.
much.
Here. Thanks.
Didn't see that coming.
Leave it to me. Bang.
It's my turn.
AP charge up.
My turn. Arcus,
I'm
activate.
bringing the...
Leave it to me. Bang.
Not bad. Time for the kid gloves to come off.
Not the kid gloves. Oh, for the love of God, not the kid gloves.
Leave it to me. Bang. Go.
Yeah.
All right. Arcus, activate. Here. Too easy. Go.
Oh boy.
Ha. All right.
I actually shouldn't have put the thing on him.
Here.
Thank you very much.
Leave it to me.
Oh, lucked out there.
Bang.
Okay.
Arcus,
Go. Thanks. Huh. Leave it to me. Bang.
I'm bringing the...
Yeah.
Alright, AP charge up.
Now.
Leave it to me. Here. Thanks. My turn.
Okay.
Flames, gavel up.
You've come a long way.
Whew.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Advanced Beatonomics. Win 500 battles, huh? Cool.
Yeah, more of that. Thanks.
Chaos Trigger. Can cause confuse. and nightmare and unbalanced. Ooh.
I feel like I'm growing stronger.
Did we manage to defeat her? Man, it feels like you hit even harder than you did last year. Nicely done. I can't believe how far you've all come in just 6 months. Is there room for improvement? Sure, but I want you all to realize how much you've grown. It's almost like you've been listening to my lectures all along. Okay, that's one group down, 3 more to go. I'll call you in groups of 3, so be ready to jump in when I call your name. She's not even winded. Oh, she is now. Is she even human? Multiple groups with multiple opponents in every group, and she was still able to put up a fight against all of us. She's on a completely different level. We'll need to redouble our efforts in training if we hope to match her. You could say that again. Phew, I'm spent. Mind if I use you as a pillow, Emma? What? Here? Have you no shame? Looks like there's still some life in her yet. She's the only person I know who can fight 4 back-to-back battles and still have the energy for wisecracks. Thor? Now I can tell you where you're headed for your field study without any worries. Up we go. Alright, get them while they're hot. Well, I have Crow. That's good. Field study for September. Group A. Reen, Elisa, Fee, Machias, Elliot, Crow. Study location Ruhr, the industrial metropolis. Group B. Emma, Laura, Eustace, Gaius, Milium. Study location Ordis, the port city. Ruhr and Ordis. Those are 2 of the Empire's largest cities, right? Well, technically they are. Ruhr is far from small, but Ordis is kind of on another level. It's the 2nd largest city in the Empire with over 400,000 people. It also happens to be the stronghold of Duke Cayenne, the noble faction's de facto leader. Yeah. Are you out of your mind? You want us to drag this hyperactive chatterbox straight into the noble faction's largest stronghold? He does make a good point. Ordis is hostile territory for her, and no 2 ways about it. If they find you poking around, they'll burn you with the stake. I'm not that worried. I've stuck into Ordis plenty of times before, and this time I've got you guys with me. I'll be fine. This is no laughing matter. I am a bit concerned too. As am I. Ordis is quite far from here. If something were to happen... Not to worry. We're thinking about what to do about that. Still, you're not in for a laid-back vacation. That much I can say for certain. That goes for the group headed to Ruhr, too. The Reinford group is based out of Ruhr, isn't it? Though Ruhr is part of the Marquis Ragnar's domain, and he's the head of one of the 4 great houses. Angelica, stubborn old man, eh? He's supposed to be a real hardliner, even among the big shots in the aristocracy. That's true, but the Imperial Army also runs a military factory in the vicinity. The Reinford group isn't aligned with either faction, but I can imagine there are more than a few ongoing complications. Really? Sounds like trouble if you ask me. Why would my father and the other members of the board choose destinations like those in dangerous times like these? Because it's dangerous times like these, that destinations like those are the perfect places for us to go see the tumult, the turmoil, the climate. For ourselves. Well, like I said, we're thinking those issues over. With the Academy's annual festival coming up next month, there's no field study being planned. So this is your chance to show off all the know-how you've gained from your previous field studies. Make whatever preparations you need to, and when Saturday rolls around, travel with your heads held high. Class 7 has done a damn good job so far. The only reputation you guys have to live up to is your own. Thank you, instructor.
Your rank's gone up. Here's a little something from the academy.
Thanks, Academy.
Wow, that must have been tough.
Wasn't easy, that's for sure.
It's 8:20. So we're still waiting on Elliot and Crow then.
It looks like they nearly pulled an all-nighter working on our festival performance.
It sounds like they've got a general idea of what they want, as far as style goes, but they're both nitpicking the set list and all the little details of the performance itself.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. I'm not worried about Elliot, but I can't say I've got an abundance of faith in Crow.
Well, be that as it may, we just have to leave it to them for now.
Still, I was surprised by what the instructor said last night. What do you think she's cooking up this time?
I can only shudder to guess.
Oh, before I forget, I want you all to stop by the academy tomorrow morning before you head out. Both groups. Meet me out on the field by 9 a.m. and don't be late.
Well, Sarah randomly springing things on us is nothing new.
But why delay our departure? It takes 8 hours by train to reach Ordis as it is.
You're right. If we're still in Trista at 9 a.m., it would be past sundown before we got there.
The train ride to Ruhr is over 5 hours, too. Ideally, we'd all be on the first train out of Trista. How about it, Sharon? With the way you're just standing back there smiling, I'm guessing you know something. I hope you're looking forward to my unsurprise when we step off the train in Ruhr to see you already there.
I wouldn't dream of it. I assure you, I'll only be seeing you off this time.
Sure.
She's totally going to be there ahead of us.
That's about as sure a bet as you can make. Pretty certain she knows what's going on, too.
She's one amazing maid. I feel like I have my own professional chef, too.
Oh, sorry guys, I overslept.
Yo! Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Elliot overslept, and Crow's just being Crow.
Looks like we have everyone now.
We have to meet the instructor at the field by 9, right?
I don't know what she wants to see us about, but don't worry. We've still got some time left.
Anyway, I think we should head out now. I'm sure most of us have some last-minute preparations to take care of.
True. Have a safe trip, everyone.
Oh, that's right. I do have Crow. Crow's the. Here's the tricky thing. It's hard to keep Crow up in the thick of it. To where he'll be getting bodied when I have a bunch of other melee people. Although I don't have too much melee homies here. Okay. 726 defense. Like, can she res with any of her arts? I don't know. Can he res with any of his arts? No, but he can just keep healing with Holy Song, which is pretty good. You know, I think I'll actually put it on him. Just to make him, like, freaking super hard to kill. Make him fast, able to quick heal, and give him the Grail Locket so he can cure all abnormal statuses because he's also not going to be afflicted by them. I think that's actually spectacular. Yeah, I think I'll like that. He's gonna be my impromptu healer, and this looks like a good time to cut the video. So until next time, everybody, we'll go see what Instructor Sarah wanted.